Oh yeah, this was on my first cruise, and I was, I think, 19. And I'd never seen blood and guts. I wasn't even a hunter. I never even killed many animals, stuff. So I'd never seen much blood and guts. But we were having an operation off the coast of North Vietnam, and on my first cruise, we had a lot of propeller planes. They called them SPADs, and they were big old planes, had a crew of 4 or 5 people, and big old wings, could take all kind of ordnance, bombs and rockets and everything. But they were very vulnerable. They're, slow, and they were propeller driven. And anyway, we were recovering. There's a launch, that's when they go, and a recovery when they come back in. And we were having a recovery. And one of these SPADs came in, and he had already, caught the cable with his tail hook and stopped, and then they back up a little, and they raise their tail hook, and then they go on up to the forward part of the ship. And the pilot was getting out on his side, the pilot's side of the plane, and he dropped this damn, like a briefcase or something with maps and all kind of shit from over there in Vietnam, the terrain or whatever, and that shit started blowing down the flight deck, because his propeller was going still, So this plane captain, like myself, that was his plane. He goes running down the flight deck, picking this shit up like that, and forgot where the hell it was at. He just got caught up in the moment and walked right into the propeller of the next plane. They caught the cable. And I'm right there waiting on my plane to come in, and the body parts just start flying all over, arms, legs. And there's basically just I want to say a torso left. I mean, he really got chopped up. But they said, okay, come on down to sick bay. Anybody got type SO blood, come down if you got type A blood, blah, blah, blah. And so we all started going down to give blood. And then they said, no, you don't have to come down. We don't need your blood anymore. But this guy, I knew it was a lost cause. He was nothing but a torso. But anyway, that was horrific for me to see at my age. And we had to pick the body parts up and put it in plastic bags, and hose it off. 5 minutes later, bring the rest of them in. You can't stop out there when you start flight ops. You can't, if somebody dies, or you just got to keep it going. These planes going to end up in the ocean if you don't get them on that goddamn carrier.